So we're going to do two simple stretches to stretch our adductors without resorting to a box split, which can, for some people, be very, very painful and put too much pressure on the knee joint. So a simple one is the frog stretch. You'll need a mat or a couple of cushions just to put under your elbows and knees. So we make our legs like frog's legs. So we've got the hips slightly behind the knees or just in under them, but not in front. And the lower legs roughly parallel, and your elbows just in front. And you can gently rock back and forwards, or you can hold static. This is a fairly simple one, but to increase the range, you do need to hold this. So sports science tells us that 60 seconds is the optimum time to stretch a muscle fibre. If you're stretching longer than 60 seconds, you're not really getting the benefit. But for most of us, we're humans, when we feel a bit of pain, we stop. So it might take you 60 seconds to get to the limit of your range, and then it's the 60 seconds after where you're actually increasing the range. So every couple of seconds, just try and push your knees out a little wider, and a little wider. And as the muscles tire and relax, you'll get lower and lower in the stretch. So another way of stretching the adductors or working your box split without putting too much pressure on the knees is, instead of putting the weight on top of the legs, we reverse that and we lie on our back and we let gravity pull our legs a little wider. You can do this with ankle weights if you're reasonably flexible. But if you're just starting out, just the weight of your legs by themselves should be enough. So, get the mat. Get your backside as close to the wall as possible. And then nice straight legs. And just let gravity do the work. Just relax. Don't tense up here. Every couple of seconds, just let the legs relax and just go a little wider and a little wider and a little wider. And the same as the frog stretch. 60 seconds. It might take you that long to get you to the limit of your range. So it might be the time after that initial 60 seconds that helps you increase your range of motion.